Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session, we are taking chapter 5 of our recently launched Excel 2022 course. I will guide you through this assignment step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your assignment by watching this video. Now focusing on title of assignment Exp22 Excel chapter 5 Cumulative Assessment Travel. Yes, project description. You can see your project description to get idea about your project. You can contact me for your assignment, exam, quizzes or complete course through my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my PC screen. I can do all courses, accounting, finance, math, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Access and many more courses. Question 1 is that start Excel, download and open the file name. Basically in this question we will have to download Excel workbook from Pearson IT dashboard. I have already downloaded this file from Pearson IT dashboard. You can download this easily from your portal. You can see here I have also downloaded this file. Now moving on next question. Next question is that question number 2. Okay, in question number 2, before using subtotal command, okay, on the subtotal worksheet, sort the data by employee and further sort by category both in alphabetically order. Go to the subtotal worksheet, click on subtotal worksheet. Okay, then sort the data by employees and further sort by category. Okay, click on employee, go to the data by employee and further sort by category in both in alphabet order. Sort and filter, click on custom sort. Okay, add level employees alphabetical order. Then at second level is that categories also alphabetical order. You can add second level is category. Okay, then it's also in category is alphabetical order. Then press OK. This is done now. Now moving on next question. I have done 2 questions. Now moving on next question. Next question is question number 3. In question number 3, use the subtotal feature to insert subtotal row by employees to calculate the total expense by employees. Use the subtotal feature to insert subtotal row. Okay, click on data, click on subtotal. Okay, then employees, then use feature to sum account. Use function to sum. Okay, then calculate the total expense by employees. Okay, then calculate the total expense by employees. Click on expense, then category. Okay, then press OK. This is done. Now you can see here I have done this question completely. Now moving on question number 4. I have done 3 questions now. Now moving on question number 4. In question number 4, collapse the division and Miller section to show only their totals. Okay, leave the other employees individual rows displayed. Collapse the divisions and Miller section to show only their totals. Moving on Excel workbook. Okay, then you can collapse this. Okay, Miller section and division only show, then leave the other employee and individual rows displayed. Okay, this is done now. Now moving on next question. Question number 5. In question number 5, use the expenses worksheet to create a blank pivot table on a new worksheet named summary. Okay, use expenses worksheet, click on expenses worksheet and then create a blank pivot table on a new worksheet named summary. Okay, moving on Excel workbook, click on insert tab and then click on pivot table, click on OK. Pivot table will be inserted. Then name of pivot table is summary. New worksheet name is summary. Copy this and moving on Excel workbook and right click on this sheet 1. Right click on this sheet 1 and rename is summary. Then press enter. This is done now. Now moving on next step. Okay, name the pivot table is categories. Copy this name categories and name the pivot table to categories. Okay, click on pivot table analyze and then pivot table name categories. Then press enter. This is done now. This is done now. Now moving on next question. Use the category and expenses field enabling. Okay, click on categories and expenses field. It will be enabled. Then where the field go to pivot table. This is done now. Now moving on next question. I have done 6th question of this assignment. Now moving on next question. Next question is that modify the value field to determine the average expenses by categories. Change the custom name to average expenses. Okay, modify the value field to determine. Okay, then select average, then press OK. And custom name average expense. Copy this custom name and moving on Excel workbook and click on average of expense, then click on view field setting, then change custom name average expense, then press OK. This is done now. This question is completely done. Okay, now moving on next question, question number 8. Format the value field with the counting number format. Okay, format the value field with the counting number format. Moving on Excel workbook. Click on average expense, then click on view field setting, then click on number format, click on accounting number format, then press OK. This is done now, then press again OK. This question is completely done. Okay, now moving on to question number 9. Question number 9 is that type category in cell A3 and change the grand total layout option to on for row only. Copy this category and moving on Excel workbook and click on cell A3. Click on cell A3 and type category. Okay, and grand total layout option to on for rows only. Okay, click on grand total and then click on options, click on design, click on grand total only for rows only. Okay, this is done now. Now moving on next question. I have done 9 questions of this assignment. Now moving on question number 10. In question number 10, apply light blue pivot style dot 2 and display banded rows. Okay, apply light blue pivot style dot 2 and display banded rows. Okay, you can change this design. Light blue dot 2. Okay, display banded rows. Moving on Excel workbook and then click on display banded rows. Okay, this is done now. I have done 10 questions of this assignment now. Moving on question number 11. In question number 11, insert a slicer for the employees field. Change the slicer height to 2. Okay, moving on Excel workbook, click and insert a slicer. Click on insert tab. Okay, pivot, analyze and then insert slicer, then employees field only, then done now. Change the slicer height to 2 inches and you can click on height, decrease this and set 2 inches. Sorry, decrease this and set 2 inches. Okay, and apply the light blue slicer dark 5 style. Light blue slicer dark 5 style. Light blue slicer dark 5. Done now. Select this and move the slicer so that the upper left corner in cell A10. Okay, move the slicer upper left corner to in cell A10. Go to home tab and cut this and paste in cell A10. Okay, now moving on question number 12. I have done 11 questions of this assignment. Now moving on question number 12. Use the expenses worksheet to create another blank pivot table on sheet name totals. Okay, click on expenses worksheet. Okay, then we will have to insert another blank pivot table. Create another blank pivot table. We will have to create another blank pivot table and sheet name totals. Okay, moving on Excel workbook, click on Insert tab. Click on Insert tab and click on Pivot Table and then press OK. Pivot table will be created. Then the sheet name is total. Copy this total. Okay, and right click on this and rename sheet as totals. Then press enter. Name of the pivot table employees. Copy this employees and name of pivot table to employees. Okay, name of pivot table to employees, paste here and then done, enter. Add the employees to rows and add the expensive field to value area. Okay, employees field to rows, move, and then okay, expense field to the value area, move expense field to the value area. Okay, and then sort the table from largest to smallest expenses. Okay, sort the pivot table largest to smallest. Select this and then click on design. So click on pivot table, analyze, and then click on data and then sort largest to smallest. This is done now. Now moving on next question. Okay, change the name of the expenses. Question number 13 is that change the name of expenses column to totals and format the field with the accounting number format. Okay, you can copy this and change. Okay, and change the sum of expense column to totals. Totals, copy totals and paste here, and field with the accounting number format. You can select this. Okay, then click on field setting and then number format, then select accounting number format, then press OK, then press again OK. This is done. I have done 80% of this assignment. For remaining question or you want to deal for a complete course, you can contact me through my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my PC screen. I can do all courses: accounting, finance, math, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Assess, and many more courses. Contact me for your exam help, assignments help, quizzes help, or you want to do it for a complete course. You can contact through my WhatsApp and email. You can see my WhatsApp and email on the screen of my video and in this description. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel, like my video. Best of luck.